gonna try to do this live. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to do this live in the parking lot. All right, another location, the same location we was last time we had the bad speed, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this live. So let me go ahead and take this out the box. Now, all of you that got the video course, man, in the video course, I show you exactly how you can set this up. So the video course is going to show you where you can buy this at, the company you can get it from. It's going to come with the web. It's going to come with the software already flash, but you can flash another software that's going to be included with your email after you buy it. So this is basically, it's not plug and play, but it's basically plug and play. All right. The reason why I say it's not plug and play is because you can't just put a SIM card up in here, turn it on, and it goes. But if you want the best settings, guys, you got to tweak it. All right. So go ahead and open this up. Now, again, this is the one I've been using, the same kind. All right. I'm just going to show you out the box how to set it up. I don't have my capture card or anything, but I'm gonna show you using two hands to get your little user manual up in here. Using two hands, exactly how to set it up. I'm gonna use my other phone to show you how to log into it. You guys already know how it goes by now. So the power wire to come up in here. Go ahead and hook that up to my inverter up there. Plug that in. All right. Also come this little Ethernet wire. Here's the device itself. Take it out. What's up, Russell, man? Again, man, if you haven't got the video course, bro, it's in the description of the video. This is just one of the methods, all right? Okay, so here we have it. What I'm going to do, I'm simply going to plug this in, power it on. All right, back there, I'm going to take the SIM card out of that and put it in here. Take the SIM card out of here. All right. It takes a micro SIM, so you're going to need an adapter. This is the adapter, all right? You can see that's AT&T right there. Going to need the adapter. Okay, I'm going to put it in this new one right here. So I'm going to grab my other phone. I'm going to log into it, okay? Let me just make sure that I got power going to it. Sometimes my little inverter. Sometimes I got to mess with the wire right quick to make sure that it's on. So I'm looking for that blue light, a red light. Usually the red light is going to come on. So let me go ahead and check and see if I got power going to here. But it's a simple setup, guys. It's easy, bro. Simple as can be. And the sunlight is in my way, so I can't see exactly. So let me go ahead and take this down, plug this up right quick for you guys. So how you guys doing out there? All right. Got it. Got power going to it. Put it right there where I can see. Make sure I got the right one plugged up. And I don't. That's why. I got the old one plugged up. I don't have the new one plugged in. That's why it's not working. Need to get it together. All right. Now you see right there? I don't know you guys can make it out. That's the colors right there. I'm just waiting for it. It's red. So it's hard for you to see, but it's flashing red. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Flashing red. So what I'm going to do, on the bottom of here, on your box, you're going to have your password. So I'm just going to take this phone right here. I'm going to log into the device. Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to search for this device. This process is simple. So this device right here, if it's broadcasting, right? Wait for the broadcast. I'm just going to connect to it. Flashing red on me. All right. So you see I have those options right there. So I'm going to connect to Cuddy BFAO G5. Going to connect to that. And I'm going to put in the password that's on the bottom of the hotspot / router. Okay. So I'm going to put in the password. Now, right now, we don't have any internet access. So right out the box, the only thing I did was plugged it up. I connected to the device. Now I'm putting the password in here. I should say I'm putting in the password so I could connect to the device. All right. So once I get that password in correctly, it should connect to this hotspot. But again, it's not going to have any internet right now. Okay. It's not going to have any internet right now, and you can't see that little color, but it's red. You can't see it good, but it's red right there. It's flashing red. So you can see right there, it's telling me that it's not connected to the internet. Do I want to connect to it? Yes, I want to connect to it. All right. So now I'm connected. Now, soon as I connected to this, it told me it didn't have an internet. Soon as I connected to it, again, you can't see that color. It turned blue. All right. It turned blue. Now, what blue mean? Blue mean that it's automatic connected. What happened was, once I connected to it, this device, when I told you it's plug and play, but it's not plug and play, it automatically read there was an AT&T card, and you can see right up there my little Wi-Fi symbol. Let me get this phone right here for you guys. You can see right up here my little Wi-Fi signal, and you can see the little arrow showing that I have connection. All right. So let me go ahead and do a speed test, and it's an AT&T SIM card, so it should read AT&T. You see right there, Houston. All right, and that's the speeds that I'm getting. Now remember this location, guys. It was the bad location. We wasn't getting this last time. Last time we was getting like what 1 or something like that. So right out the box, guys, I just plugged it in, put my SIM card in there, log into the device, and boom, we have internet. But I want to go ahead and tweak things around. All right. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to go to this website. If I can get this camera to focus. Go to this website and back in here. You see the default address. I'm going to go to that website on my phone, and that's going to allow me to log into this device. Now, I already got internet. It's going to allow me to log into that device. So let me go ahead and pull up my my browser. Okay. And let me put this back up here. Go ahead and pull up my browser. And I want to go to where they have it, Cuddy.net. All right. Gonna go there. And some of you already seen this on my previous live. It's gonna ask me this. Now the reason why this is black is because I have my phone set to dark mode, but it's gonna be white and blue on your phone. All right. And if I'm not answering comments, forgive me. I'm just trying to get through this. All right. So it's gonna ask you to sign in. So by default, the password is admin. All right. It's gonna load everything up. All right. So now we're inside. So we're now connected inside of the device. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I just want to mess with the settings, man. I just want to mess with the settings. For example, again, some of you guys already saying this on my last live. Example, I can go and you see it's at 3G. I can go right here to more details. All right. And I can see exactly what it's doing. I can come down here to general, select 4G, 3G. And I can just turn 3G off, right? I can just say, look, I don't want to connect to anything but 4G. I can change my APN from here. I could select my bands. So when I select my bands, guys, the internet's gonna turn off briefly when I press save and apply. It's gonna turn off briefly, but then it's gonna connect back. And you see it say connected, all right? But on the device itself, it's red. The little thing is red, okay? So sometimes, and again, I'm sorry you can't really see it. There you go, right there. Sometimes you gotta unplug the device and plug it back up for it to reconnect. But if you wait, it turns back blue. You see that blue? So the only thing I did just now was I changed the band. So let's go back to our speed test and see if that made a difference. So that was the last speed, right? 9.65. Come back here. Let's go. Make sure we're still connected. We're still connected. And you can see the speeds dropped off a lot. So I know what I just did. The only thing I got to do is go back and reverse what I just did. All right. And what I did was I manually selected the bands. But before I do that, I like to do 2 to 3 speed tests to make sure. All right. If I'm getting a low speed test again, all right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back. I'm going to reverse course. So this is what I'm saying, guys, of setting up a device. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to allow them to auto select the band. So I'm going to go back. Wait for it to connect again. All right. Let me see if it's connected back on there. Sometimes there's a delay after you change the setting. And see, that's what I'm saying. There's a delay because I changed the setting. There it goes back blue. So what did I do? I took it right out the box. You guys see me took it out the box. I took the SIM card out. I put it up in there. All right. It's still giving me low speeds. I took the SIM card out. I put it up in there. It automatically found the APN. I didn't have to change the APN. Automatically found the APN. And now what I'm doing is I'm just tweaking the settings, guys. Again, this is a bad area for this AT&T. Rehab with my daughter again for her ACL injury. And I'm just going to keep tweaking the settings until I get it to where I want it. Okay. Get out of here. All right. So I know, hey, I'm not getting good speeds. Log back into it. I'm gonna go to the APN. Now it gives me options, singular, because it's reading the SIM card, singular, AT&T, mobile. You can go right here and you can try and see if you get better luck with one of these pre-selected ones. All right, done. This is why I love, man. This when I tell you I love this router, man. I love this software because you can tweak it. Even if you're not getting great speeds, you can go ahead and you can tweak it to be whatever you want it to be, man. All right. Go ahead and tweak that to be whatever you want it to be. Say we're going to wait for it to configure. See it said connecting. Up there it's going to be red. Just keep that in mind. Each time you make a change like the APN or the band, it's going to take this a while to catch up. You see it's red. You know, a couple of times it got stuck on red. I just unplugged it and plug it back up. Blue means you connected. Again, just going to go ahead, test out my speed. Now, some people, they're not going to do all of this, right? They're just going to plug it up, let everything be on auto, right? And the speeds is going to be the speeds. But when I tell you, you can tweak this thing to get higher speeds. You can tweak it out to get higher speeds. Everything is location, location, location. And if you change something and your speeds get lower like this right here, just reverse what you just did, guys. Just reverse what you just did. Play around with your settings. In the video course, I show you exactly how to do this, how to play with the settings, how to get the most out of it. I show you If this method is not working for this area right here, you know, I show you how to use another method, how to get higher speeds. A lot of people like AT&T, they depend on AT&T, but I show you guys that, hey man, T-Mobile, aka Sprint, they have just as good, if not better, in some areas coverage. So just tweak it up, tweak it up, tweak it up, tweak it up, man. Make it your own. So right now, I'm not happy with the speeds I'm getting. I'm gonna go back up in here, and I'll allow them to choose to see AT&T for the APN. I'll allow them to choose it. We'll get a phone call when I'm live, man. It never fail. All right, I'll allow them to choose it right here. I can try singular. I don't know if singular going to work. All right, let me see. Done. Well, I would recommend, man, you're not hurting anything. You can't break it. You can't break it. And the reason why you can't break it is because if you have an issue with this, because it's already pre-programmed, on you can go back and you can just go ahead and you can hit reset. You hit reset and you're good to go. It's back to the factory settings, and it's going to read everything automatically for you. Now I hit singular. I'm waiting. You can see right here it's saying connecting, so that's not going to be a compatible APN. Or I probably can unplug it and see if it's going to register. All right. It's no big deal, guys. On to the next one. I'm just showing you exactly how you can just tweak things up in here. See, still red. Not a big deal, man. Not a big deal. Just go to APN. All right. I'm going to try another singular. All right. And again, I know what's working, what don't work. I'm just showing you how you can manipulate it. And again, in the course, I show you exactly how you can manipulate it also. So back out of here, right? Go back into general. Still red because I got to change the APN. Let's see. Back to here. I don't know what's going on right here. Trying to get back to my settings. All right. Change the APN back. General. More. General settings. Tweaking it, man. Trying to use two hands. But you kind of get the gist of it. Another thing too I like is the advanced feature. You can go to advanced. Let me make sure I'm still connected to that. All right, let me connect back to Cuddy. What happened was it disconnected, and it's connected to my other hotspot. And that's the Nighthawk right there. I didn't want to press that. So when I changed the APN and it stayed on red for a while, my phone automatically jumped to the next available Wi-Fi. So I want to keep that connection. Jump back up in here. Log back into Cuddy. Again, it's admin. God, this stuff is so simple. Again, you can just plug and play right out the box. I said it's not plug and play because I like to tweak it. But this is so easy, man. It's so easy. Look, even if you want to do everything that I'm doing, you could just go right here to quick setup. All right. Quick setup is going to ask you to select your time zone. Select your time zone. Let me select my time zone right quick. Okay. I'm done. Okay. Hit next. It's going to ask me for my APN. Now, I selected singular. Wasn't getting it. Why? Because this is an AT&T, guys. AT&T SIM card. It got to be broadband, but so let's leave it on auto. Let's see if it finds the right one. You can change your Wi-Fi passwords. All right. Again, if you don't want to do everything I'm doing, boom, just go ahead, plug and play, or if you log into it, just go ahead and do that quick setup. Man, you could put a Sprint SIM card up in here. You put a T-Mobile SIM card up in here. Again, it's the AT&T SIM card right there. Okay, so boom, got all of that done. All right. Say, oops, your device seems to be disconnected. Check if you have to connect the router via wire or wireless. Not worried about that. I already know what the issue is. So I can back out of here. See right there, you're still red. So what I'm gonna do, remember I told you, unplug it, plug it back in, let it come back on. That's it. So the reason why I like doing this, man, and why we're waiting for that to come back online, we'll talk a little bit about this method right here. This is the bonus method. Basically, you change the APN. You change the APN. You trick the cell phone towers into thinking that this is a cell phone. You can put a T-Mobile or a Sprint SIM card up in here, AT&T SIM card up in here, and you're not going to have to worry about them throttling your speeds as far as thinking that you are a hotspot, slowing your speeds down. What it's going to do is going to automatically, guys, it's going to automatically connect to the towers and show the towers that, hey, this is a cell phone, so you're going to get the same speeds that a cell phone get. All right, so go ahead, check this out. See T-Mobile, have a Sprint SIM card up in here, and we're connected to that right there. You can see the speeds that it's giving me. All right, some pretty good speeds. Now you're seeing yesterday in the live, I was getting like 80, 90, 100 megabits per second down, location. So if I was in this area, right, and I know that they got these hospitals and a rehab place, I'm gonna go ahead. If I'm selling to those people over there in those apartments, I'm going to give them this option right here. When I get closer to my home, I'm going to get here. Now you can see I just changed. You remember we was red? I changed the APN. I went to auto, and I let it do it myself. I let it do it itself, and it was red. I just unplug it, plug it back up, just to reset it. It's as simple as that, people. It's not rocket science. You can plug this up, all right, and put your SIM card in there and let it read it by itself. You seen that it read it by itself. I was good to go, but I decided to go ahead, log into this, and tweak it. And I'm showing you that you can't break it. Even if you choose the wrong thing and you get the wrong speeds, reverse course or unplug, plug it back up. And if you jack everything up, just hit the reset button back there, man. They got a little reset button back here. You just stick some up and I hit the reset button. It's going to go back to factory settings, and then everything is going to be on auto. You can't break it, man. So that's the AT&T. That's the Sims. You seeing I took it right out the box and set it up. Let's log back into it. Log back into it, guys, and see if we're getting any different speeds since I allowed the software to set it up for me. All right, so let me go back here. Again, I already know this is a bad area. That's why I like coming live from here, because I know this is a bad area, and I like tweaking it to see if I can get better speeds. Of course, I've been doing this a while, and of course, I know what works and what don't work. But I'm just showing you that you can't break it, man. So some people, they're like, man, this not for me or whatever. Again, we're still getting those low speeds. Some people are like, this not for me or whatever. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Man, this stuff is plug and play. Now, how terrible these speeds are right here, 5 miles or less than a mile from here, these speeds will easily right here with this jump up to about 30, 40, 50. So location and everything. So we got the rehab right here. We have the hospital down there, and they got new construction right here. We got the water tower over there, and if you see way back there, you see that thing up there? Let me see if I can focus on it. That's a tower that have radio. That's a radio tower that have stuff for the hospital, firefighters, and all of that. That giving off, interference and stuff like that. So that's why this probably is not working, because remember, this stuff run off of frequencies and band. So if it's close to the same frequency or band that the hospitals or firefighters are using, then it's going to cause issues. That's why I teach you guys, when you buy the course, you got to have, if you're a reseller, you got to have multiple ways to sell to your customers. So that's why the sprint method works better in this location than the AT&T location. Than the AT&T method. But I still can tweak the AT&T method to get better speed. So again, last time we wasn't even getting 1. Now we're at 2.45. And basically the only thing I did was allow the software to do it itself. Now the great thing about this is that it's going to come with the software when it's on software, where when you get the email after you purchase it, they're going to send you an email, and it's going to allow you to flash the latest software. Now the latest software, guys, what that's going to do, it's going to give you even more options. All right, so let me go ahead and get back to sign up in here, Cuddy.net. Let's sign back up in here. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. All right, again, it's admin. for for those people out there that's always negative and thinking, hey, it's a con and stuff like that. You seeing me take this directly out the box, put the SIM card in there, and you see it working. All right, I go right here. I go to more details. Okay, it's telling me I'm connected to 4G now. It's giving me all of the information. It's giving me the IMEI number. All right, I go to advanced. All right, go to advanced. The TTL, guys, is what a lot of services use, especially Visible. They use the TTL to see if it's a hotspot or not. So you can change the TTL value. Now, the software that comes with it is just going to allow you to spoof the TTL. Hit apply. But if you download the firmware that comes in your email, you can flash the new firmware. And the new firmware, as you guys seen in that one, I already flashed it. The new firmware is going to allow you to change the numbers directly. So we go right here to the TTL. All right. I changed it to spoof the TTL. You guys see that right there? Uh, Save and apply again just to make sure. I'm going to see if it's going to improve the speeds. It's so many things you can do to tweak these things, man. So many things you can do. I just wanted to show you guys right out the box, man. Right out the box how it was working. Another thing is the antennas. I'm sorry, I'm gonna show you the results in a little bit when it's done. But the antennas, now these antennas right here are fixed antennas. But when you buy it from the website that I give you guys in the course, when you buy it from the website, you can buy the option to where you can have interchangeable antennas, meaning that you're not going to get the fixed antennas. You can put your own antennas on there. You can buy that option right there. And what that's going to do, that's going to get you more powerful antennas. So the interference that this is getting right here, the antennas that I can put on there, the other antennas that I put on there will not be getting that interference, and it would be more powerful, and I get better speeds, guys. So that's another thing about it being versatile. So again, we're still getting low speeds, but again, I like to do 2 to 3 speed tests. Each time I change something, I do 2 to 3 speed tests. It just is what it is. All right. Then you can move this around. You can change the You can move this around, and you can change the location of your device. For example, something as simple as just moving it down lower. Simple as just moving it down lower can change the speeds. All right. My ring is going off. My ring door app is going off at my home. You guys will need to see here at my door. Let's go ahead, do another speed test. All right. Only thing I did was just move it from the top to the bottom. So I move from up here to down here. See, we're getting somewhat better speeds. All right. Now I'm just going to go ahead and move it over there in the passenger seat. Okay. And then we're going to do another speed test. Location, 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 guys. It's just like real estate. Location matters. Okay. So moving it from right here to right there. Look at that. So basically, what we learned so far, guys, is you can take this right out the box. You can take that right out the box and use it, doing little to nothing. Okay. Take that right out the box, use it doing little to nothing. Or you can log in, and let me go back in and show you guys some more things we can do up in here. All right. We changed the bands. I showed you guys that. You can set it up on auto, quick setup. What I did the TTL. Let me go back to advanced. All right, go to the TTL. I had it on what I had it on, guys. I had it on spoof. All right, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna put it on extend and spoof. Press apply, and then we're gonna see if that changes it. Just simple things, man. Mess around. Now, again, in the course, I show you some of the same things I'm showing you guys now, but something as simple as changing one setting, changing one band, right? Having the ability to change that will make a difference if you're getting 1 megabyte, okay, or if you're getting 50. Having it by your front door compared to having it by your bedroom window could make the difference, all right? So you can see I just changed that. I'm not even getting one now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and I'm going to reverse what I just did. Remember when we first started, we was getting 9. Why? Because we were fresh out the box and I didn't mess with anything. Since I've been tweaking it, you can see the speed's been going lower and lower. No problem, guys. I just hit reset. It's going to go back to default. But I'm not going to hit reset. Why? Because I want to play around with all of the options because I want to see if I can come up with a combination that's best for this area. And you can't do this with all these other hotspots, guys. They simply don't give you the options to do that. They simply don't give you the option to do that. All right. Let's go up in here again and let's go up in here again and do one more speed test, and we're gonna jump to the other hotspot. I just wanted to show you. I set that up live right out the box, and to prove to you that it wasn't the one from yesterday. This is the one from yesterday. This is it right here. I simply took the SIM card out of there and put it in here. Okay. All right. The speed's going up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and log into this. Now this method right here, again, this is the bonus method in the video course. Show you those speeds. Again, come up in here. That's the Nighthawk right there. Connect it. Let's go ahead and do a speed test. You can see it's T-Mobile. I have a Sprint SIM card up in there showing that's T-Mobile. Look at those speeds right there, guys. Look at that, man. Those speeds right there. Options, man. Options. That was the video, especially if you're a reseller, the video course is giving you the best of both worlds. To if you just want to plug and play and go, you're able to do that. If you want to have the ability to tweak things, you're able to do that. So it's going to be the best of both worlds for your clients. I'm show you guys exactly for all of y'all streamers out there, like watching YouTube and like watching IPTV. Here it is right here. Do the little video test and see what we can play at these speeds. So it's testing 1400. That's not 4K. Now it's testing 4K. We're gonna see exactly what we can watch. So you can see the max resolution that's close to 4K. That you can watch. So you can see it's not a true 4K, but they're saying it's 4K. You can see that if you're on a large phone, a tablet, large laptop, or large TV, you're not going to have a problem. You're not going to have a problem gaming with these speeds. All right. So you're going to be able to watch your content in 4K. You're going to be able to game high speeds. All right. So there you have it, guys. Look at that. Look at that speed right there. We just keep getting higher and higher. So there you have it, right out the box, testing it. We good to go. It's your boy taking the out, guys. Until next time, peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead. You so much money, or it's gonna tricks, no editing, right for you. Check it out. I'll be dropping another video tonight, guys, on the IPTV service. Go ahead and check that out. Peace. Love you.